upgrade my sword.
Yeah.
Oh, you streaming, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream a little bit of
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 before I go to my mom and dad's for lunch, and I think me and my brothers are gonna go try to go see 1917 tonight.
All right, at the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dude, I'm gonna be freaking good on games for a while, especially when the PS5 drops. Like, I'm gonna have plenty of shit to play on the PS5 now.
That's what I told you, dude. You know, I had to get back in my backlogs, dog, because I had a lot of. Dude, I got more games than. Man, I have a lot of shit, dog. So.
Like, I may not
I.
beat Shadow War for a while, but by God, I got it at a cheap-ass price.
Wait, what?
I said I may not be able to beat Shadow War that quickly, but I
Oh,
fucking got it at a damn good price.
Dude, you get the game with all the DLC for 15. I got just the game, so I'm looking to see, you know, if they sell just the expansions, but they don't. They don't. I mean, you know, it's like for one DLC, it's $15, you know, and if for $15, you getting the whole game plus all the DLCs for that one price of the DLC. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, so you got like a way better deal than what I have on this shit, man. Because, dude, I would love to get the DLCs, but I ain't paying $50 just for one.
Enemy ahead.
Where's I go?
One more round.
Oh, yeah, man. If you look online, though, you can build them any type of way you want.
Always useful.
And the bosses got all the armor sets and all that shit that you need, dog. So, I've been fighting like a couple of them yesterday. I'm almost level 15 now as we speak. But I'm just doing my, get down, gotcha. They got that, hey man, and like, you know, yeah, I see you sell them up perks and stuff. The upgrade mechanic is nice, man. I need 3 more critical hits to upgrade this goddamn sword. So you might pick it up today?
Oh, I've already got it picked up. It's downloading right now.
What the fuck? I'm about to pause it and see what see this on DLC. Cause I want the fucking DLCs awesome, man. Fuck. And you know too, you can play online too, right? You know that, right?
No, I didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah, man, on this game. You know, and that's where you get majority of your big heavy hitters. The armor sets and stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-huh. I'm in the PS store right now. Let me see.
Mediocre. Ready for more. Don't have what I need. Those crystals resonate with me.
And hell, I don't even have to work tomorrow, so I may try to stay up late tonight and stream. I'm in the mood for it today, oddly. Like,
Oh, so
I'm really in the mood for it.
so you off tomorrow? The hell?
Yeah, well, because we're still in training, so they usually give us off the holidays, and with it being Martin Luther King Day tomorrow.
Right. And we have to work, dog. They got the UFC 3 for $6. The ES Sport Deluxe $8. Nobody playing no fighting games right now.
I said it's a good little bit of deals. It's on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you got your better deal with this shit. You saved 75%, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out last year. No, 2 years ago. Let me see.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, yeah. Fuck that up. You know what? Let's fucking try this. Do some hardcore parkour here. Nope. Oh shit. How the fuck do I get up? Like, something tells me this motherfucker is up here. It says he's supposed to be like right fucking here, but he is nowhere to be found. Alright, well this might be fucking bugging. Pretty sure this fucking thing may be bugged out.
Nothing to it.
Alright, fuck it. We're gonna go do some other shit, I guess.
Crystalline structure. Reveal your secrets, crystals.
here. Any kind of crystal, iridium.
Full form. That's what did you in.
Open some sacks, apparently.
Crystals to crack.
Straight.
Welcome back, Slim. Welcome back.
Shit, man. My shit that froze up on me, man. My fucking station, the IO screen, however you call that shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I had to unplug my game system. And I hate doing that because you fuck up the hard drive like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I ain't had a choice.
Yeah, you had to do it. I was wondering where you went.
Yeah, man, I was in the PSN store. And, when I clicked back to go back to the game and shit, it froze.
I wonder what the hell causes it to freeze like that.
I got because the game still was running too now at the same time in the background. That's what I'm thinking.
So you're gonna have another day of full-on Shadow War grind over here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All day, man. That's all I'm playing.
Nice.
Yep, that's it, man. All day. Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
Trying to see how much is the membership of our expansion pass and some shit. Choose a bird. What's time to choose? Not happy. All these bugs with all the expansions.
Love an extra set of hands.
I subbed.
Yo, thanks for the sub, Umar. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you guys. Happy to have you here. Appreciate, highly, very well appreciating the sub there. Well, what is going on, dude? What is going on? Why are you going that way? Alright, yeah, it wasn't. Okay, that's fine. Just go here, go do this quest.
You must come quickly. The holy distillery is infested with rats. This way.
Get over here.
Thank the six storms, my prayers are answered. I am Brother Mendel of the impending storm, sworn to an oath of non-violence. So,
Yeah.
I must beg your assistance with these ferocious rats. You must eradicate them for me.
Did
There
JTech
we
ever
are.
do that
Now,
debate of his that he was
inside
talking about
quickly,
doing
before
yesterday?
the rats completely infest
I
this
heard
holy
nothing about it.
place.
That one needed more training.
Well, I appreciate. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about it or nothing like that.
Neither did I.
If you still do it or what?
Oh, the debate did happen. Oh, alright.
Ah, that's rat gunk. Our distilled spirit should be strong enough to melt such things. Shoot the
The other guy
nearby
was
cask and be
crushed.
rid of that foul infestation.
What did he say? It happened or something?
Yeah, it happened. Dude, this sucks that JTech wasted his time on him then.
Yeah.
I would handle this myself if it
These
weren't for
rumors
my
are getting
oath.
crazy. I
Believe it or
know,
not,
man.
I am forbidden from even slapping a mosquito that bites me. Woe is me
I
for
really
using
would
the
wish Sony would just
non-violent
come out and either
path.
confirm it or
So,
not
you
some of
must
these.
slaughter in my stead, oh righteous
There's
gunslinger.
no sense on tiptoeing
How
around
I
it if it's
envy
true.
you, Vault Hunter. Unencumbered by the
About what?
unchained
The-
by
Horizon Dawn
gravity,
Zero?
hunt
It's
down
on PC?
Yeah,
foul
the Zero
wretches
Dawn
and
rumors
rip
on
the still
PC.
beating hearts from their wretched thoraxes. It would appear that this monster has died of over-intoxication. Ah, do me an additional favor and retrieve its liver.
Yeah, mainly I play on PlayStation just for a lot of the exclusives and third-party games. But yeah, I have PlayStation and I have a Nintendo Switch Lite. But I mainly play like all of my games on PlayStation. Yo, what is up, Cyber Dragon? What is up, man?
Right.
Oh, dude. Vita, even though it's discontinued, it still surprises me. There's still games coming to it. Like I figured a lot of people would just stop developing for it, but
On what?
the Vita, there's still some games being made for it.
Out of all things, man, they're still worrying about the Vita.
Well, like there's still, I think the smaller indie games are still being published. They're still being put on the Vita.
It's on now.
I never got the Vita. My brother had one that I played, but I only had the PSP.
Bullseye.
Is it any good though? The Vita. That didn't sound too good.
It's good, but I wouldn't recommend getting it now because there's not many games that get released for it anymore. Like, they're very, very few, I would say.
Right.
But you can use it as a second screen, though, with the PlayStation 4, so you don't have to... Like, you can play your PlayStation games on your PSP. On your PS Vita. Through Wi-Fi.
You can stream it on now.
Cyber Dragon says he's at work right now, sleepy, didn't realize how late he stayed up last night. He streamed last night for over 3 hours. Damn. Kumar says
I still was up while he was streaming because I didn't shut it down till like what, almost 2 this morning, something like that.
Umar says, I just hope Sony don't start to follow Microsoft and the quality of the exclusives get worse and become full of microtransactions. Yeah, I hope they don't either. It would really suck if it did. You got the PS Vita for mainly PSP games. I tried remote play with PS4 and surprisingly it was really good. That's good. It's good to hear, man. I know a lot of people... I think that's one feature that's not really used that much in the PS4/Vita is that... You also have VR, the PlayStation VR. So do I. I don't play the VR nearly as much as I used to, but I do have Firewall 0 Hour and Skyrim in VR. I got freaking I got Doom VFR and I'm trying to remember all the fucking games I got here. I got Moss and I think it was Battlezone, the one with the tanks.
The suffering is intoxicating.
Oh, and Farpoint I have.
Nailed it.
What is my favorite PS4 exclusive games?
Horizon Dawn Zero, baby. Nah, I'm just joking.
My favorite one of all of them, for me, would be The Last of Us. The Last of Us is my favorite out of all of them.
Wait. Hold up now. He said for the PS4, I mean, like, The Last of Us has been out since the PS3.
Well, you got remastered. You got the remastered as a PS4.
Yeah, but it still came out for the PS3 first, though, man. You know, it was a PS3 joint. You feel me?
Well, okay, hold on. Let me see which ones I even have downloaded. We got Death Stranding downloaded. Lost Legacy. Honestly, I did enjoy Uncharted 4, so that would probably be my favorite one. Between that and Infamous.
Oh man, I love the Infamous Second Son. I ain't lying, no lie. I mean, like the first or second one that came out for PS3. it was alright to me, but this one, you know, that actually came out for PS4 in 2013, man. I played the heck out of that game, man.
Yeah. See, I
I
never really
beat it and
got.
everything.
I never really got into the first one, the first or second one, and people say that those two are like the best ones. I don't
I
know
still have it
why.
right now as we speak, but I don't know. It's just the second son that really pulls me in the game, man. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, if it's, you know, the fighting style of the game or the story. I don't know, but, you know, it was good.
The only PlayStation VR games I have played are Resident Evil 7, Astrobot, GT Sport, PlayStation VR Worlds, and Wipeout Omega
Man,
Collection. In
fuck Resident Evil 7 in VR, dude. I played, man, fuck that Resident Evil 7 in VR, man. I cannot mess with that at all, man. I tried it out and everything. It's just scary in VR, dog. I ain't lying. I mean,
oh,
like
dude, I
certain scenes,
imagine.
but bosses pop up right in your face,
Soldier
actually.
got caught up in the moment. Thank the 6 storms you came along when
You
you
come
did.
from nowhere,
When the
man.
Maliwan scourge is driven away, we will toast your device.
But I played it, but the main thing, how
Grab
come
that
I didn't play it
zapper
for
and
long
ring the
is
bell
because
of
the motion
inebriation
sickness I
to
was kind of
summon me
getting,
when you are
you know,
ready.
from walking and
The
stuff like that.
report is in order.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's the main reason why. I mean, you know, it's the motion sickness. I couldn't deal with that for nothing, man. I mean, like certain games have that motion sickness that, you know, that that'll tell you that's a no-no. I ain't going any further with that. So, I just played it flat screen, man. Fuck that VR shit.
Iron Man VR got delayed to May. Oh shit. Dude, I swear, like, this seems like every fucking game seems like one every week, usually one every other week, ends up getting delayed.
Of course, because they're saving them at least for next gen or when it get closer, you know, to the release.
Like
Of
every
course, man.
every game is getting delayed right now. It's
Of
fucking
course,
bad right
dog.
now.
Of course. Because they want people to play them games on next gen console. That's what it is.
I guess the fucking developers on Cyberpunk are about to fucking crunch their ass off. So they hit
Yeah,
that
but
deadline.
they messed up because why you gonna put it in September and then you got Ghost of Tsushima coming out also? That's all bangers, man. So
Honestly, it's more of a
I don't,
worry for Ghost.
huh?
Actually, it's more of a worry for Ghost. Because
Yeah,
you have a third-party game launching alongside a single, or a first-party game.
man. Sony go shit. Hey, man, Sony go shit on that game, man. I promise you. All the Sony fans going out. I ain't saying, dog. You know, all of them gonna get that Ghost of Tsushima. I ain't saying it, but you know. 80% of them, though, is going to get that Ghost of Tsushima. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dreams gets delayed. Yeah. Dude, like, it's bad. Like, I think so far, Doom's the only one that has not got delayed so far out of the 2020 games. Doom and Kakarot. Good thing they didn't delay it till May, otherwise Last of Us 2 wouldn't have eaten it for breakfast. Would
Yeah.
have eaten it for breakfast. Yeah.
Hey, so is your game finished download or what?
Hell no. Alright.
Which means, yeah, I mean, like, you know, your shit gonna be in 4K for you know, for your pro and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just giving you a heads up once it's done.
Let's see if I can go ahead and get it downloaded. Or at least started. 4K. Render cinematics at 4K resolution. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's showing 2.gig, or like at least 2 gigs. And time to do it for this. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, I see the one that's 25 gigs now. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, you can be playing it in 4K, dude.
Umar wants to know, so are you guys planning on getting PS5?
Yes, man. I'm getting PS5 day one.
Day one.
I'm saying
Also for
now,
me.
I'm just waiting for Sony to give the okay that it's ready for pre-order, and once they say that, I'm heading my happy ass to GameStop, and I'm going to pre-order the motherfucker.
I've got to pre-order it, and I also still need to fucking pay off my,
Yeah, all your Last of Us bundle.
yeah, I still need to do that.
So, while I'm at GameStop pre-ordering my PS5, I'm also pick up Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima because
There
I'm
you go.
saving it for my PS5. I'm not gonna pick it up for my PS4 Pro, so I'm gonna save it for my PS5. So I will be picking up The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima for my PS5. So
I
I'm
admit
gonna
I
add
am
all that.
conflicted by my part in your unhinged
I'm gonna have all that
pursuit
under
of
my
violence.
belt.
Yet perhaps such transgressions
Umar
are
says I
themselves
am,
the
but I
will
need to
of the
make
storm.
sure I have enough
You
money
have given
first
me
to
much
get one.
ponder.
Start saving up, man.
Wait,
Start
wait,
saving
wait,
up.
wait.
Salut. Truly, this
Whoever's
is
the
the happiest
guy
of hours.
in the chat, right? Okay. Sony supposed to be coming out sometime in February. I guess showing this, but lately they would tell you it's ready for pre-order like in May. Okay, Sony giving you 4 or 5 months. So if it takes you that long to come up, let's say the prices, I don't know, man. I just say $500. Come on now, you have more than enough time to pay your shit off because
Time for a
if
fight.
they tell you the pre-order is ready in May
Next.
and it's coming out, I don't know, November 8th, November 16th, so you should have more than enough time to come up with $500, dude.
I'm about to start putting in the overtime because I'm gonna be getting a PC. I'm gonna be buying me a PC here pretty soon, and then I'm gonna also be throwing down cash for that PlayStation 5 day one.
Right.
Don't forget, he says, don't forget to get a year or 2 warranty just in case. See, I don't know.
Wait.
I for the PS5.
I don't get warranties, dude.
Neither do
And
I.
then plus, once you do purchase the PS5, you automatically get a year warranty for free. I
Yeah.
mean, as long as I've been purchasing my stations, I would never purchase warranty. I don't purchase warranty.
Yeah, because whenever you buy the system out, you get like a year or 2, I think
a year.
Yeah,
Some shit like
year
that.
warranty on it.
But lately, I have been blessed that nothing went wrong with my consoles. So, I mean, it's a chance you're taking, dude. You feel me? It's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Parts do go out, but it's a chance you're taking. But me personally, I don't get warranties on my consoles. I just run with the manufacturer warranty, which is a year. So,
Same.
yeah, that's how I'm coming.
He says, I do hope they give free updates for these games. I imagine they will. I don't see why they wouldn't. He also says, will you still get the PS5 even if the exclusives are day and date, which I doubt will happen. If they are day and date on PC, no. Because at that point, there would be no reason for me to own the system.
What he said?
He said, pretty much if Sony's exclusives were to go day and date on PC, would I still get the PlayStation 5? And no. No. That I wouldn't.
I mean, if all the exclusive is going to PC, then what's the point of me getting a PS5? I mean, I'd rather purchase me a PC so that way I can play the better versions. You feel me?
Yeah.
With
That's
the
how,
extra frames. So, I mean, again, let's say the system is 500. If you put in like an extra $1,000 towards that, I mean, fuck, man. You know, you got your master.
yep. I want to play the game as in the best form that it can be.
So, me personally, you know, I would add in the extra $1,000 and make it 1,500 and just give me a master.
Like the
Point
only
blank.
the only exception I would make to that rule would probably be The Last of Us. And that's because I don't think PC really does collector. Well,
Well,
that would also depend if they did a collector's edition, if they released it for PC also.
man, look, man, them companies is in business to make money. So, you know, if you see Sony is putting them games on PC, what the fuck? You know, Naughty Dog gonna put this shit on PC. So, I mean, like, whatever money is that, dog, they going for it. But I hope that they don't go that route. I hope all them games stay on console.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm still getting the PS5 regardless, says Umar. Well, like I said, you're more than welcome to. It's just for me, I'm not.
Because if all exclusive is going to PC, what's the point of me purchasing a console? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, remember, I still got my Pro, so it's not like I'm losing anything. But you know, if all the first part is going to PC, then hell, that's common sense. You know, I'm gonna go purchase me a PC.
Yeah, hell, I won't be getting charged for online play anymore.
No, you know, I mean, like the online is free, and then plus two. With a PC, I'm actually killing two birds in one stone because I'll be playing PlayStation on PC / Xbox.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know, I'm actually killing two birds in one stone on PC.
If they
I
want
don't
to,
know.
if they want to keep the value of the console, yes, they need to keep the games exclusive to PS5. If they want to continue to sell the consoles, because honestly, people can say it's easier to use a console and that it's not so much of a problem as PC. I hear a lot of dudes say that that's a false statement there to begin with. Like, the only thing that, in my opinion, that sells a console is its exclusives. There has to be something specifically for that console that gives it an identity that makes me want to go out and buy it.
Exactly, and that goes by just like whenever Phil Spencer came out, I want to say about 2 months ago on stage, showing off the Xbox Series, right? Okay, after that, you know, he's showing it to us and how he looked, you know, blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden, he came out with a banger showing Hellblade 2, you know, and then, you know, then everybody just jaw dropping, bro, like what the hell, you know? But guess what? Then they coming out to like 2 years later. So, with that being said, what games is coming out for the series? Halo. That's it. Halo.
Yeah.
So you think I'm going out and spend $500 or $600 of my hard working money just to play Halo? And why would I if I already own an Xbox X? So I can just get Game Pass, you know, maybe for like $1 or $2, and play it on there.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that, man. You know, it's like Microsoft not giving me a reason to go out and buy the series. Point blank, it's not. But like they say, you got to play the waiting game. Wait for E3 or wait for 2 years. Man,
Yeah.
you crazy.
Umar says, I don't understand why make a console without exclusives. He also says, I've seen in the comment section and polls that most people are still getting the PS5. He says, I don't plan on getting the Xbox Series X. See, I think a lot of people, they may change their minds. I'm not going to say they will.
Hey, wait, but Jeremy, I'm not worried about a lot of people. I'm doing what's best for me. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, I think they're waiting on the confirmation to see if this fucking Horizon Zero Dawn is going to go to PC. And I think if it does, that's going to change a lot of people's minds on getting the PS5, because it's going to put a lot of fucking doubt into people.
And plus, too, there are a lot of people waiting on the specs for PS5. That's what they're waiting on right now. The specs.
Yeah. Which honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I expect the CPU is going to be leaps and bounds far ahead of what we got this generation, so that's pretty much where it needed. That was the big change that needed to happen this gen, or next generation. Just a better CPU. And it seems like that's what we're going to have on our hands.
Right.
Whenever it finally launches. I'm not expecting it to do some crazy shit. Like ray tracing, I really am not expecting it to be big on consoles. Because honestly, it's just far too fucking demanding.
Yeah, because the thing about it, it's not that much games that's out there for that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, like, you really can't. Unless you really look for it, you're not going to notice ray tracing. Like, you really have to fucking look for it.
Umar said he would rather get a Switch.
Yeah, he said... yeah, the Switch is fun. For me, it's a good little portable device. I bought the Switch Lite, so I'm not using... I don't have the dock or anything like that. Yo, what up, Def Lloyd? What is up, Def Lloyd? What is up, guys? Hopefully you guys are having a good, relaxing Sunday so far. Happy to see you guys are here. Hopefully I can give you guys some entertainment for a Sunday. I know, I didn't think there was too many streams going on yesterday.
Nah, it wasn't. More said, I wonder how long consoles will keep existing for. I would say about 6 more years, and everything will be leaning on streaming, man. Streaming.
A fight for me? Oh, you shouldn't
I'll give
have.
I'll roughly say another 6 to 8 years we'll probably have.
Yep.
Because in order for us to really kick off with streaming, the United States really needs up their freaking internet. Because right now, internet in the United States is pretty shitty compared to all the other places, especially over in Europe. Like, our infrastructure is way the fuck behind. Chillin', playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yo, how are you enjoying that, Def Lloyd? Umar says, it seems more and more like consoles are coming to an end. Yeah? Well,
it is, man.
It's just
it's because, everything is leaning on streaming, dude.
But
everything's leaning on streaming.
I wouldn't say the doom and gloom of consoles just yet, because even with streaming, we are still years away from that shit taking off and becoming a big thing. Like, Stadia showed a lot of people that streaming is far from being ready.
Mediocre.
That flaw says he's loving it.
Umar says, which is a bit sad since I always enjoyed playing on consoles. Even if consoles do go away, you still have PC. Like, PC is still a fun way to play games, nevertheless. And I don't see PC gaming going away anytime soon.
Umar, Stadia is some fucking trash, man.
Yeah, their whole shit that they talked about, how you're going to literally buy just for a fucking URL of a game. Not necessarily, you're not owning it by any means. There was no Netflix for gaming, so it wasn't like the Game Pass service killed it very, very quickly.
Yeah, man. I just hit him up. Stadia is some fucking trash, man.
And the funny thing was, there were so many
It's
people.
dead already. As we speak.
There were so many people speaking doom and gloom, saying
I
that
mean, I
Stadia
would
was
keep my
gonna.
old consoles anyway.
Yeah. Like me, I'm not too worried about consoles going. Like, if they go, they go. No, they ran their course, something like that. But I don't expect them going anywhere anytime soon. As long as the demand for them is going to be high, the console makers are still going to make something. Obviously.
Yeah.
Because hell, the PS4 has sold what now? 106 million? Probably 108 million probably by now.
105, 106.
The
You know, like
demand,
when they came out with the numbers the other day.
the demand is still there for consoles, so I don't imagine they're going anywhere anytime soon.
Therefore, I say, yeah, I'm out when physical media stops. Man, I love my physical also, man.
I'm glad it died. I don't want streaming to take over. Yeah, like I said, I don't expect streaming to take over anytime soon.
I love my hard copy games, man. Like, for real. I love my hard copy. Don't take that away.
Yeah, I'm out when physical media stops. And see, even when it comes to PC, like, physical media is gone. Like, physical games died out on PC, I think, a while ago. Like, everything is either Steam...
Fatal Shroud, what's going on, Fatal?
What's up, Fatal Shroud? What's up, man?
Fatal's in the house.
That'd be a good question. Hey, Fatal Shroud, I got a question. How long ago did physical gaming really die off? I know you could still buy some physical PC games, but they are really hard to find. They're harder to find, I would say.
Therefore, I said, if I was into digital, I would have built me a PC a long time ago.
See,
yeah.
This generation, I really indulged into digital games. Alright. Umar says, they were saying before this gen started, consoles were dead and this generation would flop hard. Yeah. Apparently, well, at the beginning of this generation, consoles were supposed to flop hard and mobile gaming was supposed to take over. Mobile gaming was the next big thing. And honestly, mobile gaming still hasn't taken off, I would say. Thankfully. God.
Mobile games? Dude, I ain't never played games on my phone at all, man. You know, I just don't play games on my phone. I don't.
Like, I did back in high school. I won't say anything.
My phone, man, is not made for gaming. I mean, you know, I just don't use my phone for gaming.
Yeah.
I don't.
Finish Rod says, I want to say about 16 years ago when Steam became a distribution site where physical media really died off on PC. Umar says, because of smartphones and cloud gaming. Yeah, and I think that we're still ways away from that really being a good option. Mobile gaming is still huge. There's more mobile gamers than PC and consoles combined. But yeah, but it didn't necessarily kill. It didn't kill anything though. Because a lot of people were speaking doom and gloom of consoles, saying that mobile gaming was gonna just straight up murder console gaming in general, and that was where the future gaming was going to be. Now, obviously, we have seen this generation that did not happen whatsoever. Mobile game is full of garbage and shovelware games, no masterpieces on there. It's not gonna kill it. There's always gonna be a market for console gaming desktops. Like, the thing that kills mobile gaming for me is just the amount of shitty microtransactions that they push in those games.
Talk to the hands.
Like, if you guys think EA is bad when it comes to microtransactions, just go look and see what some of these mobile devs are doing. Like that, mobile gaming is where these fucking big third-party publishers are getting a lot of their microtransaction ideas from. Oh yeah, I should swap that out. What's that, sniper?
Yeah, it is disgusting, humor.
Like, oddly enough, I would rather see developers do what Hideo Kojima did with Death
Fatal, and yet
Stranding.
people are willing to pay $2 more just to get to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humor. I played a few mobile games, and honestly, I don't feel like going back to it. Man, screw mobile games, man.
I think, like, the only mobile game I really ever got onto, I think it was one game made by Epic that was exclusive to the Apple phones. But it was, I can't even remember the name of it though. That's how forgettable of a title it truly was. But it wasn't really all that bad. Other than that though, I've never really got into mobile gaming. It's just not for me.
So I got 2 more critical hits to go. Alright, let's see. Check my arrow. Too bad I can't upgrade it. Oh, let me see how that shit going for this one.
I'm gonna see what fucking game I'm talking about here.
Increase poison damage to enemies by 18%. Regular. Set bonus 1.5 equipped. Gain 1 might when enemies take damage from your poison. And another one set bonus 1 for the equip. All attacks have 50% chance to inflict an explosive poison on grunts. Okay. Slurp.
Okay. So it was Infinity Blade. Infinity Blade was the only game I really enjoyed on mobile gaming.
Yeah.
But considering I literally had to Google the name of it, lets you know how much of an impact it had on me. How easily forgettable it was.
It's on now.
Would you be excited if PS5 has backwards compatibility
Oh,
with
it will
PS1,
have it. I mean, ain't no doubt about it.
Yes, I would be.
It will. It will.
There's a lot of games from that generation, from all of those generations I missed, especially PS1. PS1, I missed out on a lot of games because I was just way too young at the time. But between that and PS2, I missed out on some games I want to go back and play. Like, I would love to go back and play Sly Cooper again. I miss the PS3 gen and PS1. Like, for me, I would love to go back and play the original Spyro with its outdated graphics. Like, graphics are nice and all, but I don't know, like, the simplicity of graphics I also enjoy sometimes, too. I don't always need the newest, most flashiest graphics to enjoy a game. A lot of people don't understand why I say that, but that's just how I am. And dude, like, the biggest thing I don't understand is when talking about the Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. Everyone talks about, like, oh, all these people on PC finally get to experience this game. Like, what the hell? Nothing was holding them back from experiencing it the first time. The only thing that held them back was in themselves. They refused to go out and buy a fucking console just to play a game that they, I guess, actually wanted to play. Instead, they decided to, as what a lot of fanboys get called out on, they decided to chill out for PC, stay with PC, and refuse to buy any platform. That's the thing though, Fatal. Like, see, if you actually wanted to go out and experience a game, or that might have been during the time you already had one. So you did what you needed to do. If you actually wanted to play a game, you would. Nothing would hold you back. That's why I don't understand a lot of these people saying like, "Oh, that's great. So many more people get to experience this game now." Like, they could experience this shit like a while ago. They didn't care for it enough to actually want to. That's why I think even if Sony do release it on PC, not many people are actually going to go out and buy it anyway.
Oh, fuck. My bad, dog.
At that time period, I was literally on every platform, so no game was out of my reach. I mean, the Xbox guys are going to be excited as hell if this happens to be true. Yeah, the fanboys. See, the only thing I have a feeling that PC dudes are going to do, they're just going to use it as pretty much to spark fucking, to trigger people, trigger console fanboys. They're going to be like, oh, well, this game isn't exclusive anymore, like, we got one of your exclusives. They're not actually going to fucking play it. They're just gonna showboat and say that they finally had it, and then fucking Xbox are gonna fucking troll people and say probably that PlayStation doesn't have exclusives anymore or some shit like that. I can already see it.
We'll build one-on-one. Just let me give me some more help.
Fatal Shiraz says, the funny thing is, the tech forums I'm in, no one's talking about Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. Yeah, like I said, because no one on PC is really interested in that title. Like, you see it, it's the same way on consoles. Like, a lot of the games that a lot of PC dudes are big on, like Civ 6 and shit like that, when it comes to consoles, no one really talks about it. Like, if we really wanted to experience those games, we would go out and buy a PC. Not many people, like, I remember when Civ 6 got fucking announced that it was coming to consoles, a lot of people were like, who the fuck asked for this? Like, who wanted this on consoles? Xbox can't say shit since they've been getting garbage this entire gen, and no VR either. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up that they can literally sell a console and talk about high fidelity VR and then not fucking meet, end up not even fucking doing VR. But yet sell a fucking console on it. I own it and the Frozen Wilds DLC, but I don't feel like double dipping on it for PC. Yeah, I wouldn't. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn for me, it was a good game. I beat it once. I never really got the urge to go back and play it again. It's a fun experience though. Nevertheless, it's just, I wouldn't say the replay value for me was very high. I think that's because the Xbox consoles can't do VR outside of the X. Well, there you go. You would literally have a reason to buy the One X then, if they did VR. People would literally have a reason to buy the damn thing. Exactly. This is why Sony shouldn't bother putting it on PC natively. Hardly anyone will buy it there, and most will just pirate it. Exactly. You do know piracy is pretty much no longer a thing in the Western world, right? See? So, why isn't it a thing anymore? Have developers found a way to pretty much make it harder for people to pirate it? Because I highly doubt that people just gave up on piracy altogether. And then, well, wasn't it G2A or some kind of weird ass website that was selling stolen keys or some shit like that. Like I thought there was some website that was selling fake keys or stolen keys for games for like cheap as fuck. No, because services like Game Pass on PC, we don't want to do it anymore. There's no point. One guy told me on Twitter he would pirate it. Like, if they want to pirate, good. Let them do it. It'll just give developers less of an incentive to actually bring games to that fucking platform.
Oh yeah, all that modding, you know, that shit for free.
Like, modding I think is totally fine. But so much on, like, fucking pirating a game? If I was a developer and, like, I don't know, let's say, like, 50% or 70% of my user base fucking didn't end up buying the game and just ended up pirating the full fucking thing, I would just stop fucking releasing games on the platform. There's no reason to. You're losing money on something that no one's actually even buying. They're illegally getting a copy of it. G2A wasn't selling it per... Yeah, see, G2A is a marketplace like eBay or Amazon. They don't sell the games directly. Well, isn't it a key, though? Like, you buy keys. Again, piracy isn't a thing in the Western Hemisphere anymore. More devs like Ubisoft make more money on PC than consoles. Do they? I think, like, the biggest game that Ubisoft had on PC was Siege, wasn't it? I think Siege was, like, the best game that still, to this date, is, I guess, still making money on fucking PC. Piracy is more prevalent in third world countries in Eastern Europe, where games cost a month's salary. I wonder though if they will be VR exclusives on PS5. There might be. I wouldn't, like, I could see if the demand's there, there's enough user base. I can imagine you would start seeing Naughty Dog maybe adding VR modes into their big AAA games, I could say. And maybe some of the indie devs probably start developing for the VR. That's a big if. It's a very big if.
I thought I could be the one that curious wants to
Exclusivity really isn't much of a thing in the VR world, because currently no PSVR exclusives are on PS now. Yeah.
Let's see what the mic smoking.
I still don't think VR is gonna take off. I don't think it ever really will.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Flat screen is where it's at, dog. I mean, me personally, let's say it's on a sitting down, you know, and ask me, alright, Salim, which one do you prefer? Flat screen or VR? You know, I want to tell them, flat screen, dog. I mean, that's hands down.
Like,
because like certain games that they make, I don't like it because, you know, it's that motion sickness shit. And then again, all my friends don't have a VR anyway. You know?
yeah. Single shot. Hold on, I'm gonna jump in on that one and see the rest of that comment there. Let me see. There's like a few but not very many that are exclusive to any platform. VR games generally go back and forth, and a lot of them have crossplay. I like the VR community because there's no fanboys. Yeah, Like, for me, VR isn't necessarily ever going to take off. I think if you're going to get it to go off, like, really, really drive home that people really want this shit, I think the only thing that's going to be capable of doing it is probably going to be AR, augmented reality, but we are still way the fuck away from that becoming even mainstream. Because that game, literally, the world is around you. You are literally dropped into the world. Immersion out the ass with that game. That's why I think that would be the only thing that would really get that part of the industry to really start going. Like, that is the innovation that would be needed to really get it to go. I think Lincoln Clay would seriously disagree with what you say. With you saying VR won't take off. I can't even buy a VR headset locally right now. They're all sold out.
I mean, like, you know, everybody gotta have their own opinions, man.
Not today.
Everybody have their own opinions.
Well, like, with me, like, Lincoln straight up, he's all VR. He barely does any kind of flat screen gaming. Because I guess he enjoys it that much, which that's totally cool if he does.
He has the Oculus and all that, man. I mean, you know, that's his thing.
Like, VR for me was just not the thing that's pulling me away from flat screen gaming. It's a fun experience, but that's about as much as I would call it an experience, not necessarily a way of gaming, I would say, for me. Like, augmented reality, if they can pull it off and make it mainstream in a way, I think that would be enough to pull me away from flat screen gaming and keep me pulled away. For me, it's an accessory to flat screen gaming, but I won't give it up totally. I won't give up flat screen gaming totally. I mean, AR is mostly for business applications, though. Like I said, it's still got its way to go. Like, I'm still thinking it's like, it's still a new technology, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it's still pretty new. But if they ever pull that off, like, holy shit, imagine Halo in augmented reality. Where literally you have the fucking elites in your fucking living room, like right the fuck beside you, coming at you, trying to kill you. Like, the immersion in that to me would far outseed VR. It would outdo VR highly, if you ask me. PSVR 2 will actually have some AR capabilities. Then I may be looking into the VR. I may give VR another try. I may trade in the older PlayStation VR and towards the VR to try it out and see what it does. Fatal Shroud says he wants to try Surgeon Simulator in VR. Like, the best VR game I probably played was probably either Farpoint or Firewall 0 Hour.
Yeah, this is taking forever.
Like, both of those are probably like the best
Get good or die.
VR experience. And probably Valkyrie or E-Valkyrie was fun. The Star Wars mission for Star Wars Battlefront was pretty fun too, or the X-Wing mission. Fatal Shroud says his favorite is Beat Saber. Yeah. I do want to see the comeback of rhythm games coming back. I want to see that. But I think Harmonix, I think they got shut down. I don't think Activision... Well, is it Harmonix that I think is Activision? Okay, both the fucking Rockstar developers and Guitar Hero developers, I think, both went under. And since Mad Catz isn't a thing anymore, I don't think they would have to find someone else to make their controllers for them. I think Konami should get back into rhythm games. Konami needs to do something, dude. Like, Konami hasn't done shit since Metal Gear Survive, and that game did fucking terribly. They gotta do something. About 15 years ago, DDR was a cultural phenomenon. Yeah, I don't know why they gave it up. Yes, I remember Dance Dance Revolution was a big fucking game. Like, you couldn't go to any arcade without seeing that fucking machine there. Konami are actually interested in microtransactions. Or, Konami are only interested in microtransactions and making money. Yeah, that one really showed itself when they were charging for extra fucking save slots in Metal Gear Survive. Like, that was the biggest bullshit ever in gaming. I would probably say that was probably worse than fucking EA with Battlefront 2. Like, who the fuck charges for save slots? Like, who the fuck does that? Unless you're trying your damnedest to give your fucking brand a terrible fucking name. Truth be told, all these AA, AAA developers are only interested in money and microtransactions. Yeah, but they have to strike a balance with it. If they focus more on microtransactions than the game itself, like if they focus the game strictly around like the way it's built around microtransactions, they're not gonna make money. No one's going to buy that fucking game. Obviously, either that or you're going to have one hell of a fucking backlash. Look at the Dead or Alive developers. They give you the game for free and make $700 worth of DLC. That's up for people to buy it. You don't have to buy it though. Like, if they want to make their game free to play, I mean, go for it. I mean, hell, look at Fortnite. Fortnite's free to play and they make a shit ton of money off fucking Battle Pass and probably the cosmetics. Yeah, but at least some of them still make good games. Hell, even, like, if you want a very good example of a fucking great free-to-play game with a pretty good microtransaction to it, I would say Warframe. Warframe is easily the best example of a good free-to-play game with good microtransaction level of it. But at least Fortnite doesn't charge you for 80% of the game that's supposedly free. Well, would you rather than just charge you $60 and keep adding? Pretty much like what Mortal Kombat does? Like, if they're making the game free to play, they have to make money somewhere. If it's characters or the costumes, that's up to the players to decide if they want to spend that money on it.
Barely worth the sweat.
So, like, obviously someone's wanting those costumes and those characters if they're still making them. No developer would just make shit just for it not to be supported. So someone out there supporting this shit.
Ain't me. It's not me.
Again!
I'd rather them do NetherRealm's model. At least it's more honest. But yeah, but did you see all the fucking? Did you see all the different fucking forms of fuck. Think of it now. Okay, what I'm pretty much trying to say is, like, even with Mortal Kombat 11, like, there's different ways to buy shit. Like, you have your souls. There's so many fucking different things of value in that game that's very confusing. And even the fucking crypt now is it's RNG based. Like, say what you will, like, NetherRealm, for charging you $60 on top of a fucking character pack to launch a fucking game for what it was, to have fucking RNG based fucking crypt compared to where it used to be based, where everything had its certain fucking script where you would unlock shit, your fucking fatalities, your costumes, and all that shit. I saw the microtransactions in MK11 and paid $0 towards them. Meanwhile, I gotta pay $60 anyways if I want all the characters in game modes, and it's free to play though. Like, honestly, if it were up to me, I'd rather see them do the Dead or Alive, because if there's no microtransactions, like actual shitty microtransactions in the game, like fucking loot chests or anything like that,
I'm ready for a fight. Ready for more. Yeah!
It's free to play unless I want to pick Tina or Hitome. I don't know. That one's a tough one to argue, because honestly for me, it sounds like the Dead or Alive thing is a lot better than what the hell NetherRealm is doing with fucking Mortal Kombat. Like, I think like the best game to do monetization with Mortal Kombat probably would have been Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat X monetization wasn't all that bad. But like MK11, that game went fucking overboard with it. That, and I really wish Mortal Kombat would just get rid of the fucking variation system. I really wish they would. I really fucking, I hate that fucking system with a passion. I liked it the way it was before, where certain characters were used for certain reasons. Not to mention custom variations aren't used in ranked matches only tournament and legal ones. Like, that's another reason I hope the PS5 is PS3 backwards compat. I want to go back and play Mortal Kombat 11. Not Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat 9. Not streaming it. That was easily, in my opinion, one of the best fucking Mortal Kombat games ever made. I've still yet to see even I've still yet to see a Mortal Kombat game remotely even touch how good that game was.
You really think so?
Mortal Kombat 9, yeah, dude, that fucking game was That game was fucking great. It was easily the best Mortal Kombat game. Easily, in my opinion. No Mortal Kombat game since then has even remotely even fucking touched it.
With the Mortal Kombat X?
No, it was the Mortal Kombat that released last generation for the PS3 and 360.
Mm.
Crystals to crack.
Ooh.
Now get out of here.
Get on my way.
You enjoying the show?
Alright, well guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll probably catch you guys back on here. I'll probably start up a stream sometime later on tonight. But anyways guys, I'm out of here. Peace.